Hey, I wanted to ask you this week's football dork observation. Really got fired up about this. If people still have the game recorded, they need to go check this out. You guys ran a play late in the first quarter, which was kind of you kind of had an overload on the left side, and then it was a draw to DeMarco for about 15 yards on 1st and 10 over midfield. And you had something there, so much so that you came back and ran the exact same play for a touchdown later in the second quarter. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
I mean, to go right back to it like that, that's kind of uncommon, a play like that, isn't it?
Yeah, we had that play for a while, and we had some success with that play, but you usually don't see going back to that same play so quickly. And we were just able to get good blocks, and DeMarco hit it inside there. It was a big run early, and then of course later in the quarter when we scored on the touchdown, it was a different defense, but we were able to figure it out, and they will kind of seal off on the edge there, and it's pretty exciting when you're able to score on that type of play. So that was a big play for us. Kind of changed the momentum of the game.
That's when we saw the Jason Witten, Tiger Woods fist pump, right?
Yes.
Right after he went by you. It's almost like before DeMarco got into the end zone.
That's right.
You knew it was going to score, and as soon as you let go of that block, you hit the Tiger Woods fist pump.
Yeah, it was, the emotions were going, and I get pretty excited out there, and especially, for me, I've always kind of prided myself in being a complete tight end and doing those things. And, when you're basically the fullback or the lead blocker on a little misdirection run, following the guard, and you can have a block that sets up a touchdown run, the way it kind of all went down against a good player in Gillette for them. I was pretty excited, and take a lot of pride in that, and to see it executed the way it was, and DeMarco just make that safety miss for the touchdown. I gave him a little fist pump. Yeah, I was fired up.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what's your key on that sort of thing? Because at the play at midfield, you kind of head inside that B gap and kind of seal the guy off to the inside. But on the touchdown, you're going all the way around. That's tough to get leverage on that block. Where you so what are you looking for there when you're following Leary into that space?
Yeah, I'm reading Ron's block, and so it's you got to be pretty delicate in doing that because it gets pretty cloudy in there sometimes, and the first one, Ron kind of kicks him out. So if Ron's kicking out, then I really kind of want to seal my guy inside, and so we were able to just there wasn't a huge hole there. Both those backers hit pretty hard, and we were able to get just enough of them to spring DeMarco forward. On the second one, it was a completely different defense. They were kind of in like a 3-3 stack, and so as Ron pulled around, he felt the hole inside, but he kind of splits the two guys, and
yeah.
It was a different look, and we really hadn't seen that defense from him. And so at that point, I just thought, man, if we got any chance, I got to go around. Doug just kind of got on his guy really good and was just kind of stalemating him, which is exactly what you want to have happen. You don't want him to let you beat you inside, and you don't want him to let him beat you outside. Doug just did a good job getting on him, and so I just made the decision, and you got a half second to make it. I'm going to go outside of Doug here, and hopefully DeMarco will trust it, and he did, and so we were able to seal it, and of course he outruns the safety there. So I mean, with all runs, there's a lot of different ways it can hit, and just to see the way it unfolded with the defense they were running and how it all got communicated and the way we made the decisions on the run, if you will, I was pretty fired up.
Boy, that was a very cool sequence in the game and part of a fun night.